Hello, welcome to my house and welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda and today I'm going to show you how we can make this beautiful cardigan. I made it without using any hooks or needles. I made it with my fingers. I will show you how we can make this cardigan using this technique. You won't believe how easy and fast it is. I will show you how you can combine, and the best part is that this cardigan will be in only one piece. I will show you how, but before we start, I want to invite all of you to subscribe, and also during the video, I will show you how you can make it longer and in the size that you want. So let's start. With one thread and with our finger, we will start making a loop. As you could see, this material is between light and medium weight yarn. In this case, I will use 200 grams in this color and 100 grams in a shade of orange and brown. We will use our fingers, but if you can't, you can use the hook of number 12 or 15 millimeters. In this case, I will make this cardigan for a medium size. So if you want to make it larger or longer, well, you will need more material, approximately 100 grams of each material, in each color, sorry. So we will start using our finger as it were our hook. Even if you don't have a long nail like me or so, you can. You can make it even just with your finger, and we will start making chains. Please make sure that these chains be a little bit loose because later we are going to use also our finger to come back and insert our hook right there. Try to make them, all of them, at the same distance, okay? This is an amazing therapy and amazing activity because this is control over your body. So well, we will start making a long strip of chains that go all around the wide of our hip. In this case, I will make it for my daughter, so I will make it to her. Well, in this case, I made it for my daughter that it's a medium size, so I made 30 chains. Okay, 30 chains, a little bit loose. So now we will go up with one chain, and we will start right away taking both parts of the chain. As you could see between these spaces, we will insert our hook, and right there we are going to make a single crochet. So turn over and bring these two loops together. Then again, as you could see, our thumb of the other hand will guide us to see where we have to insert our finger next. So we will continue like this. If we made 30 chains, well, at the end we must have 30 single crochet. And well, it is important that at the end you please count the number of stitches that you have, okay? And just relax and enjoy this part. This part may be like the most difficult, let's say, but the rest will be so easy, you will see. So let's continue like this, making single crochet. Well, look, at the end I already count how many stitches do I have, and I have 30. Okay, so please make the same according to the number of base chains that you made. We will go up with one chain and we will continue making single crochet. So like this is how we are going to continue making more rows. We have to make sure that we also have 30 stitches at the end of each row, or the number that of stitches that you have since the beginning. And remember that we are going to make this cardigan in only one piece. So we are going to continue like this according to the long that you want also. We are going to continue more rows until we arrive to the armhole. Remember that in this case I'm making this for my daughter. I won't make it too long. I will make it a little short, and also I will give you the measurements so you can take this as a reference. Well, here I have 45 centimeters, and this is the width of the hips of my daughter, okay? so you can take this as a reference. I will continue making more rows until I arrive to the armhole. Well, I want to stop right here because I want to show you that here I like how my stitches looks like. But here I have some holes and probably I skip some spaces because now that I count I have less stitches. So if you have a problem like this, that your stitch look irregular, well, you must have done something, so you have to check and correct. So in this case I will make again these rows and count again to have 30 stitches and correct this. And well, what I will do now is that I will fix this. I will come back and make these rows again because also I feel that in some parts I tied a little bit more and in some parts I lose a little bit more. Remember also that the most important is to keep the edge straight. But well, I will correct and I will check again in each row that I have the 30 stitches that I had as a base stitches too. So let's fix it. Well, so here I already fixed it. Remember that I will make a short cardigan, so it will be from the hips to the armholes. I have 22 centimeters. And well, if you want, you can continue making more rows. But well, I'm okay with this size. So now remember that this is only one piece. So here we will increase some stitches. We are going to make 5 chains, then we are going to make 1 chain more to go up. We will turn around and we will continue making the same stitch. So we are going to make single crochet also with our fingers, and well, we are going to repeat and the same in the other side. So we are going to count 30 plus these 5 extra chains that we made, so we will have 35. And when we arrive here also we are going to increase 5 and then we will come back. So here we are. We already finished to make the 35 single crochet. So like we made in the other side, well, here we will increase 5 chains more. Then we will make 1 extra chain to go up, and we will turn around and we will come back making single crochet the whole row. So now in this case, after the 35 chains that we had before plus these 5 extra chains, now we have 40 stitches. So we must have these 40 stitches at the end of this row. And well, we will make this for the sleeves, okay? So we will continue making more rows with this number of stitches until we arrive to the shoulders. At the end, I will tell you how many rows did I make, okay? But while we will continue like this, making single crochet, please make sure that you don't skip any stitch or so until we arrive here to the other side. Okay, so from here to the top I made 12 rows. So remember that we must have 40 stitches. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12 rows, okay? And well, here I will change color. I will use this other yarn that I have. Remember that also in this break you can have all the material that you have left from previous projects and you can complete and make your own combinations. So well, remember that this break is one piece. So we won't make any extra piece or so. So from here we will continue straight and we will make some rows that will cover part of our shoulder that will go around our shoulder and then we will arrive to the other side. So that part of our shoulder, we will make it in this color. So we will continue making single crochet, 1 in each stitch with this color and try to crochet all the rows with the same tension. Well, from the armhole to here, I have now 20 rows, okay? I will give you the centimeters so you can take it as a reference. Well, from here to here we have, let me see, 22 centimeters, okay? So you can have it as a reference. And remember that this will be up to you. I'm making this for a medium size. So well, now we are going to divide exactly into half. Remember that we had 40, so we have 20 stitches. Well, now that we are here in the exact half, we are going to move 3 stitches to the back and 3 stitches to the front. So we will have 6 stitches, right? And we will place a marker in both sides like this. So from now on we will continue, but we will make one part and then the other part apart, right? So we will crochet from here to the first marker with the same stitch, and approximately we are going to make the same number of rows with this orange color, and then we will continue with the beige. So well, I want to show you. So I made the same number of rows with this orange. Remember that I continue from the yellow marker to the other side. I made the same number of rows in orange. I remember that in beige I made 12 rows. So I made these 12 rows, and well, after these 12 rows I will stop, and I will stop making these 5 stitches that we have, and then I will continue straight making the front. Okay, from here to here I will continue making more rows with the same stitch until I arrive to the same long of the back. And well, what we made here, we are going to make it in the other side too. And well, we are going to continue these extra 5 stitches that we have here. We'll create the sleeve too. So well, let me finish this part and I will see you there. Well, look, I did get ahead. I continue, remember what I made in one side and made it in the other side too. I count the number of rows that I made, and I must have the same number in the other side too. Once I finished, I made also with my finger a single crochet row all around the edge. As you could see, this cardigan is only one piece, so this is what I made. And well, if you fold it, you will have something like this, okay? If you want, you can add extra rows in the bottom to make it longer or like you want. Now we are going to join this bottom of the sleeve and part of the side, or if you want to leave one part open, you can too. I will show you how I will join it. Well, here I'm finishing the last row that I made all around the edge, this single crochet row, so I will finish it with you. As you could see, I also made this with my finger. If you want here in this part, well, it's up to you, it's optional. You can make and you can use the stitch that you want. Please make sure that you don't skip too much spaces, because if not, the shape of this cardigan will distort. And also, if you want, well, you can add a crab stitch row in the fronts, but this will be up to you. You will decide also um, if you want to make some cords or if you want to leave it complete open in the sides, like you want. In this case, I will join this part with single crochet. We will start not in the corner, one after the corner. We will start right there. We will put the thread and we are going to make a single crochet. You can make this split either in the wrong side or in the front side. I will make it in the right side, sorry, like this, and we will take one stitch from one side and one stitch from the other side. We will go in order and we will match both stitches like this to have this side completely closed. And like this is how we are going to continue. You will repeat the same in the other side too. And well, we are going to continue making this stitch until we arrive to the sleeve. Remember that we have to close the bottom part of the sleeve. As you could see now, it's completely closed. I think it looks cute. So we will continue like this, then in the bottom and until here, and here is where our arm will be. So we will make the same in the other side too, and we'll see you when we finish to close both sides. And also please hide all these threads. Well, at the end, as I told you, we are going to hide all these threads that we have with the embroidery needle. To me, it's easier. If you want, you can make this also with a hook. But look, this is what I do. I first hide the the needle through the project, and then I insert the thread through the eye of the needle, and then I pass it through. It's very important that first we hide it and then we cut the rest. Like this, we will make sure that the project won't undo, that will always be saved. At the end, I suggest that that you point the tip a little bit and that you always make this in the wrong side, okay? Like this, we will make sure that any thread will get loose or so. We will make the same with all the threads, and if you want, you can decorate it. You can make a bottom, you can put a brush or some cords there. Now, let's see how it looks. Well, I hope that you have enjoyed making this cardigan with me. I think it's very fresh, very easy and fast. If you are learning, if you're a beginner, I think that this idea is perfect for you. Remember that you can make it in the size that you want. You can make it longer or shorter, like you want. This is only an idea, but you can take it as a reference. And I hope that you all learn with me how to crochet with your fingers. I really encourage you to make it. It's an amazing therapy and you will love it. Well, thank you so much for watching this video until the end. Please don't forget to subscribe and to follow me in all my social media. Don't forget to like this video and to comment if you like. Thank you so much and see you soon. Bye bye.